Hi everyone and welcome to Sam Desire. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this Banana Kumihimo Bracelet, and as usual all the measurements will be on the screen down in the description, and the pattern will also be in the description. So we have three colors. Our main colors are green, then we have the yellow and brown. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the strings according to the measurements on the screen right now, and then if you see half string just means you're cutting half of the original length. So if its original length is 40 inches, you're cutting 20, and that would lead us to have those two strings that are sticking out in the middle part here. So put all your strings together, hold the middle part, and then you notice towards the end of one side you see a green string that's like longer than the other ones. That's the string we are going to be using for our loop. Now just going to go back, and we're going to go back to the middle. Hold the middle part. We are going to be using like the other green, the extended green string to make our loop starting from this side. And then loops are made with backward and forward knots. So now I'm going to show you how to make that. So taking the green string, we're going to be making a capital D, the letter D. Just like that. The D, and then we're going to pull the string through that loop and then pull it up. That's the backward part, and then for the forward part we're going to be making a number 4. Pull it through that and then pull up, and that's a backward forward knot. Now we're going to continue repeating this. We're going to do it again, the backward part, and now the forward part. And that's, so you're just going to continue repeating this. I would recommend you make your loop to be like an inch, at least an inch. And if you don't mind, you can make it 1.25 inches, because just to be safe. I made mine 1.25. And then this is what it looks like. So I'm going to put both ends of the loop together like that. And I'm going to take that same green string we used for our loop, and I'm going to make a backward forward over all the strings together. And in case you're wondering, yes, it's the same backward forward knot you use to make your loop that you're going to be making now. So just make the backward part, which is like the capital D side, and make sure that all your strings are there. You can see that a little bit of yellow is sticking out on mine, and I'm trying to adjust it. You do not want it to stick out, because it will stick out when you finish making your bracelet and to just be there. This is what it looks like. Now I'm just going to bring my Kumihimo disc in. You can choose to buy yours. I bought mine from AliExpress, or you could make yours from cotton or any other thing you want. It's fine, the same thing. So now I'm just going to be putting my strings on this disc exactly the same way the picture that's in the top left corner is going to be. Like every single thing should be the same. I'm also going to be giving myself 2 spaces in between each set of strings. So now I've gone into 1 and 2. I'm going to leave 3 and 4 empty. I'm going into 5 and 6, leaving 7 and 8 empty, then going into 9 and 10. So I'm leaving 2 spaces in between each. So you pull your strings, you count 1, 2, I'm going to the 3rd space. And we're just going to continue like that throughout the entire arrangement process. If you watched the previous tutorial, you noticed that those 2 strings sticking out, I pulled them into the loop before I started making the bracelet. I did not do that here because I don't have to. I'm going to reduce the size of them though, because they're quite long. So I'm just going to take a scissors and cut it to be like 0.5 inch long. There. So that I know that it's going to be short enough not to get in the way, and it's going to be stuck like in the middle throughout the entire process. Now that we're done, we've made sure that everything matches the picture, the pattern we're supposed to follow. What's left now is to actually start making the bracelets. So Kumihimos are made with just 3 steps. There's top right down, bottom left up, and turn towards the left. Now I'm going to continue. Top right down, bottom left up, and then turn, top right down. Mind you, this is all by keeping those 2 strings in the middle. Bottom left up, and then turn, do it again, top right down, bottom left up, and turn, top right down, bottom left up, and turn, top right down, bottom left up, and then turn. And then sometimes when you want to like detangle your string, because you actually do need to detangle your string every like 2 or 3 turns, you should put your top right down so you have 3 down and then 1 up, and then just go ahead and detangle your strings. I also do it where if I can't run my fingers through it, I start pulling out the strings in 3s. Like I take 3 strings and I pull. If that one is not coming out, I just pull another 3, and then I just pick it up and continue, because I know where I dropped it. I know where I stopped, sorry, because I put my bottom string down and I have 3 down and just 1 up, so it's very easy to just pick up and continue. And so if you're going to put your Kumihimo away for a while, just do that, and you can pick up and just continue. Also, I've realized that some people put a weight on the loop so that it pulls the string down, and you can see your pattern being formed faster and everything will be even. You can do that. I used to do that when I first started. I stopped because I was like, I can just stretch the bracelet out when I'm done. But same thing, I just wanted to mention it for you guys. Now we're just going to skip to the end so I can show you what everything will look like and how I end this bracelet. So this is it, and you can see the banana, very tiny, but you can actually see it. So I'm just going to pop my strings off my disc. So now that everything's popped off the disc, what I'm going to do is to take a green string and make a backward forward knot with it over everything, just to make sure that everything kind of like stays in place. It's not going to unravel, but I'm just doing this because I'm also going to make a twisted tie, and this is like easier. So now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to divide my strings into 2. Since this is a 16 string bracelet, I'm going to divide it into 2. That's 8 on the left and 8 on the right. So I'm going to put 8 green strings on the right part, and on the other side we'll have a mixture of yellow, green, and brown. So now that we're here, we're going to divide this green part into 2. So that's 4 on each side. put 4 in your left hand and 4 in your right hand. So now the one in your right hand, we're going to twist it. So we're going to twist it towards the left. So we're going to be pushing it towards the left, and I'm going to do the same thing to the one on the in your left hand too. Push both of them towards the left, just like that, and then twist them on each other. So now we're going to twist it towards the left individually, then we're going to twist them on each other, put the right past the left to the right hand, the left to the right. So we're twisting it individually towards the left and on each other towards the right. And I'm just going to skip ahead and show you how to make the final knot. So wrap it around your 2 fingers, index and middle finger, make an X, and then pull it through the loop, a knot, and there. This part was a little rushed, I apologize for that. And that's how you make twisted ties, and that's actually the end of this tutorial. I'm just going to cut this so it looks like a tassel, and there. And that's all for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Bye.